everybody, and it's me, AllonaShareeTV, and we're going to be watching some Attack on Titan. Alright, you guys, so I told you guys once before that my behind was super, terrible at remembering a lot of stuff that happened. So what I did was I went back and I rewatched the last 3 episodes together of the previous season, just so I can get my brain wrapped around everything. I should have done that before, but I made sure I did it last week. But yeah, so here is what I'm feeling is going on. All right, so I'm thinking that Reiner was definitely being sarcastic. Some of y'all saying he wasn't, he's just going crazy and he's under a lot of stress or whatever. I don't believe that. I feel as if he's lived there, he's around these people. Mikasa was about to tear that ass up, and when his parents, or his mother, I want to say, and his family were sitting at the table calling them devils and stuff, he's like, no, they're not really technically devils. They're not devils. Girl stole a potato. Said she'll share half of it. Wasn't quite half. To me, that's just being sarcastic. He's probably tired of the rhetoric that the Marley people are feeding the Eldians in Marley. Freaking Zeke only has 1 more year to live. And do you think he is dumb enough to follow what the Marley people are saying? No, that is why it seems like he is trying to get his warriors in order. I know Reiner probably don't want Gabby to take on his armored type Titan, because he doesn't want her to have the same fate as him. He's aged hell a lot from being a Titan. He's been through a lot of stress from being the Titan. He's gone and seen many of things because of being a Titan, okay? And he probably doesn't want that for his little cousin, even though his family is thinking this is such a blessing. This is how we prove our worth to Marley. But they probably don't have any idea what the Marleys the Marleyan people are discussing behind the door. We have these other nations creating these weapons with anti-Titan weapons, to where eventually there could be a time to where the Titans can't help the Marleyans. And when the Eldians are not going to be no longer of use to them, what do you think is going to happen to them? They're going to die. They're going to kill the Eldians. They don't like the Eldians. They call them devils to their faces while using them. So do you think they'll allow them to live? Hell to the MF and all. They're not. So I feel like Zeke may be trying to go back to Paradis to either make a deal, form some type of deal to maybe move move some of the Eldians that are there in Marley to Paradis, maybe, or to find a way to where they can protect their own, because anywhere they go, they're not going to be respected. They're not going to be welcomed. So then what? They're going to have to flee. I hope Zeke, this could be another situation. I hope Zeke's not trying to go to Paradis to destroy them, take over the previous Titans, bring them back to where they have control over them, and then they can form like a super duper strong Titan war group, and then probably take out the Marleys, and then they just stay there in Marley and then defend themselves with the rest of the world, probably. I don't know, but I think it'll be way smarter for them to if I was Zeke, to team up. All right, because Marley is not, I feel, even though the former founding Titan didn't want anything to do with war or anything like that, I don't know, I just feel as if something's going to either happen in good conscience of Zeke to help or to combine forces with Eren and them, or they're going to have to go against their with the other Eldians in Paradis, and then take over those Titans, bring Annie back, and then just continue going further. We learn about the Warhammer Titan with that family. I forget their name off the top of my dome right now, but they're actually calling for that Titan to come along with them on the mission back to Paradis. Now, we also saw and heard that Paradis has been taking out all the spy ships that Marley has been sending out that way. It's been 4 years since Zeke and them have come back from Paradis. Now I know, I was like, why is Zeke waiting this last year to go back to Paradis to continue his mission? But I know they're probably going back and forth with that one group of people that we saw in the beginning of this season. And probably in other countries they probably have to go back and forth with, because of the fact that Marley just wants to push with control or whatever like that. So maybe they were just in war with country after country, and then now, since they beat out the last group, they have the time to go back and stuff like that. But to me, it's like they're probably constantly going against different countries. So to me, it's like, I don't know. You guys got what? They have Peck, which is the cart titan, right? Then we have Reiner, which is the armor titan. We have Zeke, which is the beast titan, which he told oh boy that he has a secret, try to glaze it over to my secret, wipe my ass, but that ain't the case. He don't want them to know that he's a royal blood. I have a big old theory about that too. What if Dina and Eren, the first Eren, the old Eren that knew Grisha, that gave Grisha the attack titan, what if they had some type of agreement to where they were going to use Grisha to continue their cause, and maybe she could have talked to Zeke. Zeke then betrayed them, and then Zeke had to wait all these years down the line to then now do some shit like this. You can never trust the wood. Well, don't know. You can never trust some women. Some women. There you go. Most of us are good. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this has so many intricate parts, and you really have to focus on this anime. I definitely have to rewatch this multiple times sometimes to wrap my head around what's going on. But that's one of the good things about shows like Attack on Titan, to where it throughout the whole episode you're getting so many nuggets to where you're not probably going to get them all, especially if you're not a manga reader. You're just like an anime only person like me. You're not probably going to get them all in one watch. You're probably going to have to sit down and rewatch it a couple times to pick up on things. So definitely, I'm enjoying this so far. Thank you guys for all your amazing comments and clarifications for me. I really do appreciate it. As long as they're not spoiling, of course, and all that stuff. And thank you guys for being patient with me too. A lot of you guys are very understanding and very patient. I just want to say thank you to you guys. But yeah, without further ado, let us just go ahead and jump on into some Attack on Titan. Let's go. I don't know. I wish we knew more of the backstory of them being abandoned. He's half. Did she fall in love with somebody, or did Marley and rape her? Or maybe he was probably a good guy, and then they found out that he was messing with her and killed him. Is that Zeke? That means they didn't pick oh boy first. Oh shoot. What the hell, Reiner? Hanging on doesn't make you special. And does that mean Galliard was one of the ones that weren't able to inherit the Titan? At first, I mean. Burgle was always there for him. Annie? Crazy ass girl. That is not how. Parents. Has he even met his father before? Wow. I kind of wonder who were the previous Titans before. What if Armin perfects how to use the Colossal Titan way better than Berthold? Right, I'm sorry. He has met his father. He didn't care not one lick of shit for them. Wow. So he was just fooling with her, having himself a good old time, and then when she got pregnant, he just wanted to discard her and forget her. They know something. What? They weren't going to give it to him. What the hell? And then that happened. He freaking saved him. Without Marcel to lead, this mission is doomed. Dang, Annie. He didn't want to go back being a failure for his mother. Marcel would have died. Punch him. That go kick him. Either or. Good job, Annie. Maggot. She's angry. What the hell, Annie? Okay, that's enough. She stomped the crap out of his face, and Berthold didn't do nothing. Boy, you little crybaby ass. They were children when this happened. Gracious wife, first wife. Nope, he had nope. He said he did it to save his brother. Maybe they wanted to send the children because they're more impressionable. While the adults probably, yeah, they're strong. Adults, they're more quick-witted. Um, Children, like I said, are more impressionable. Oh gosh. Kenny. What? Girl, go ahead, girl. She's trying to go back. What dream? Oh. Because they're not devils. They're gonna die. Oh. He was relating to him. Yo, Rhino's... Who put the gun in the goddamn mouth? He couldn't do that, Reiner. That's Reiner. He was about to end his life. And we already know what happens if he were to kill himself and he be the armored titan. It just goes into the ether, right? That's because you have a good heart, Falco. I wonder if Reiner going to talk him up to make him inherit the armored titan. You're a good guy. Oh, he cares for Gabby? And that's probably why the founding titan decided to leave. Hold on. Did that man just say the same thing Reiner said to Eren? That's Eren. Oh, Eren's there. Eren's there. That was Eren. But the dude was missing a leg. But he's a titan. He's infiltrated Marley. That's Eren. That's Eren's motherfucking ass. That's Eren's motherfucking ass. How long has he been there? And is that why he's covering his face? Because he has like his hair drooped and stuff like that. That has to be why. That has to be why. What the hell? Who all is with him then? Who all has come to Marley? How long have they been there? Obviously, they've been there long enough to where he could join the corpse, right? Who is all with him? You guys, my brain hurts. My brain hurts. My brain hurts. That's Eren's motherfucking ass. And he's just talking to Falco. And he basically said to Falco that, I hope you live a long life. You're one of the good ones. So what is Eren's intention on being there then? I mean, I know they always wanted to go over there, but I'm wondering what information are they trying to gather? What are they trying to do? What if they've been talking to people? What if they met up with the okay, push pause. What if, okay, back in the flashback, Reiner, when he was going against Marcel's brother, right? When he was going against Marcel's brother, right? He was basically saying that I should report you for being strays of the restorationists, okay? I don't think they probably cleared out all the restorationists. There's no possible way they could have cleared all of them, all right? Now, what if Eren has probably linked up with some of the restorationists? Right? Then what? What if by chance... Hold on. But Zeke's trying to go back. Zeke is trying to go back to Paradis. He's trying to go back. But Eren and them aren't there. So are they trying to do what they did when they were younger? Like the kids that we saw Annie, we saw Berthold, and we saw Reiner before Marcel got eaten. You know, infiltrate the walls. Become one of them. are they reciprocating that action and being part of the Eldian army? But Eren shouldn't be able to do that going further because he's in a trauma unit. And that's why he's saying that he lost his memory, because he's not ready to go back home yet. Who is all with him? He has to have a few people with him. Because apparently I was spoiled on the first episode. I mean, I know I might say that wasn't a spoiler, but now I'm thinking it could have been a spoiler. Because then that would... Oh my gosh. They're there already. But it's like, who all are there? I'm freaking lost. We had Reiner, who's actually half Marleyan. I don't think... We see that his daddy was trying to get away from him. He's talking about leaving. His mama delusional, thinking like if she was a Marleyan, then maybe they could possibly be together, which could have probably be the case. But she's Eldian. I don't think that the dude that was messing with her actually loved her. I think he was just trying to have a good time, and then boom, she wound up pregnant. Probably wanted a better life for Reiner, and then he told her, "Look here, I can't be with you, you Eldian double." And maybe that kind of like hurt her, because maybe she didn't actually catch feelings for this guy. Maybe they're just messing around. You know what I'm saying? He's getting his little nut off or whatever. And then this happened. And then this probably scared the shiz balls out of him. And then told her, "Be gone, woman. Don't talk to me anymore. You raised that child away from me." And he could have flipped it on her, being, "Oh, my family and I could be killed," or any of that type of sort, to where then in turn she internalized it as in saying, he won't be with me because I'm a Eldian, and that's why my life sucks the way it does. And that's probably reaffirmed her belief of Eldians being bad, Marleyans being good. They're already brainwashed, it seems. The Eldians that are trying to be good Eldians are brainwashed. This rhetoric that keeps coming around and coming around. Bad. You guys are devil spawn. Devil, devil, devil. Blood's a devil. It just keeps getting drilled into them. Reiner was trying to fulfill his mother's wish of them becoming closer to be Marleyan, which will never be the case. And that's just a stupid pipe dream. Yeah. And then he goes to meet his biological father, and guess what? His daddy told him, "Get away. Did that woman put you up to..." He didn't say your mother. Did that woman put you up to this? Ronald's probably thinking, "I'm going to show my dad how close I'm about to be an honorary Titan," or whatever, like the honorary Marleyan, or whatever it is. And look, I'm going to be the chosen one. I'm going to bring honor. And the guy still didn't want nothing to do with him. He goes to Paradis Island. Come to find out, Marcel is crying because he's like, "Sorry, I'm sorry. Reiner wasn't supposed to be even chosen for that. He talked him up so his brother wouldn't, Galliard, that's his name. So Galliard wouldn't be there. And that's probably why when Galliard was confronting freaking Reiner, that pissed him off even more, because he's probably thinking, if I was there, my brother wouldn't have died. So he must have some animosity towards Reiner. But then again, his brother was the one that talked Reiner up, and that's why he was there. Annie stomped the crap out of Reiner. She was ready to go. She was like, "We can't do this. We're not going to do this. We need to just go back. We lost a Titan already. Blase, blase, blah. You suck. We gotta go." And then Reiner, knowing probably that his mother was there and waiting on him to become this grand honorary Marleyan, and he didn't want to go back failing. He didn't want to disappoint her. This is her wish. This is her dream. And I think he aspired to be that. And he knows if he went back and then this comes to be his fault. He was going to be eaten, reabsorbed into another person who will then become the armored titan. Instead, he came up with a different plan to where they, even though they lost the jaw titan, you know what I mean? They gained, well, they didn't gain, they were able to obtain the jaw titan again, but then they still lost Annie. So really, they still was down one. I wonder, was there any like consequence? There you go. Was there any consequence to Reiner coming back without Annie? I mean, I would think there would have been. Don't you think? And then also, how long was it until Zeke came to Paradis? And the cart titan, was it Peck? Annie was a little weird child. She was a weird little kid. So aggressive. And that whole deal with her going against Kenny was something within itself. She was able to get away from Kenny. Now, if he let her get away, was something totally different. But this is Kenny we're talking about. Reiner's about to shoot himself. Maybe because he can't even deal with everything. He's always been, I feel like, heavy. He's always been heavy. Something has always been heavy on him. He almost had a breakdown while he was within the walls. Like his consciousness kept on switching. He's like having a mental breakdown. And I feel that ever since then, it was just going down, 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 down. And that's probably why he's at his lowest point. He doesn't probably want Gabby to get the armored titan. And instead, he probably knew if he shot himself, then his ability will go to somebody random more than likely. That's, you know, an Eldian. He's probably just over it. He's just tired of it all. But then here comes Falco. Banging on the wall, making him forget, well, making him snap back and saying, "Oh yeah, I have the kids," basically. Now, what does that all mean? What does that all mean? Does he was trying to say he wants to save them? He has to be there to save them, to make sure they don't become pawns of the Marleyans, or even freaking victims of the Marleyans. They're already victims, but even more so to where they only got a freaking year. Because Zeke's about to die. Zeke's trying to go over there to Paradis. I don't understand Zeke's goal completely. At all. I feel like there's so many moving factors. Maybe Zeke wants to go over there to reobtain all the Titans and bring them back. But little does he know, Eren, the founding Titan, is already within Marley. Eren's ass is there. He's there. He's talking to Falco. Apparently, it doesn't seem as if Eren wants all of them to die. Because he did say to Falco he hopes he lives a long life. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm happy that they're there. I feel like shit's about to start getting shaken up. Or shaken up, or how you want to say it. My grammar ain't right now. That is wild. Reiner did not want to come back empty-handed. So those 5 years there. And then, oh my gosh. This is freaking crazy. And I hate I gotta wait another week. I hate I have to wait another week for this. This right here, this is a great episode. This was a great episode. I just can't. My brain just can't. Just to think. I want to know how long Eren's been there. How did he infiltrate them? How did he find them? How did he get that freaking close to them? These are the questions that I have. I want to know how. I want to know who all was with him. His eyes, though. Just thinking back to how his eyes were just so like. And that's why he was saying about who would want to go to war. And I freaking said, that's like the founding Titan. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This was wild. This is wild. This is wild. I cannot, you guys. But yeah, I'm sorry. I've been rambling on. I have a lot to think about. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this reaction, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.